Hey guys, my name is Antonia. I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions. I asked you guys to ask me some questions that I would answer in a video, and that video is now. So, I'm just going to start with the first one. Okay, so, who introduced you to Eminem's music, and from what age have you been listening to him? I started listening to Eminem when I was 11, turning 12. I remember the exact date. It was February 2023. And I had random songs of Eminem in my playlist just because, like, his popular songs. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to listen to Slim Shady LP because I heard Brain Damage. And I'm like, oh, this is great. So I listened to the whole album. I recorded myself. First time I ever caught myself crying to an Eminem song, which was Rock Bottom. And then on my birthday in March, I turned 12, and then after that I just continued to listen to him, and from there on I would go through all of his discography, if that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure it is. I'd go up from albums, so Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, The Eminem Show. I introduced myself to Eminem. It was kind of just like out there. If you had the chance to spend 1 hour with Eminem, what would you talk with him about, and what would you ask him? Okay, this is kind of like a legendary thing because no way in hell is this happening, but I feel like I would just ask him what made him stay motivated, because if you watch documentaries on him, that guy worked so hard. He worked so hard for what he wanted to do, and he just continued to just push himself until he finally was able to get the fame. Not that he necessarily wished for fame, but I'm pretty sure that is what he wanted in the beginning, because he was struggling with money. Tell us about yourself, what you do in life, your hobbies, your dreams. Well, I'm still young, so I don't really know what I will want to do when I grow up. I was going to go in the medical field, but I don't really want to anymore. I'm not hooked on going to college, but I'm still young, so there's a lot to consider there. My hobbies consist of, I own a hot glue gun, and I make random crafts around the house, just like when I'm bored. Another thing I do is, this sounds so stupid, when I have like a little tiny composition notebook, a mini one, and I will bring it around me in school. And I remember this happened like the first time in social studies class. He was talking about the raid on Mount Carmel or something, and I thought of like a little rhyme that could go with that, so I just kind of like wrote it down. I have a little composition notebook with like rhymes in it that I'll think of at random times, just maybe at school or something. Don't know if I'm gonna do anything with that any day, but it's just there and it's fun to me. So, how would you rank Eminem's albums? I could do this now, or I can make a separate tier list video. I'm gonna give my top 3, because I think I'm gonna have a separate video on ranking the albums. My top 3, not in any specific order: Marshall Mathers LP, Music to Be Murdered By, and Relapse. Would you consider doing reactions to other genres of music you like? Maybe. I don't know if I will continue this, but if I do, you guys gotta shoot me some suggestions. Do you have a favorite Eminem song out of all of his albums? I can't tell if this person is asking if I have a favorite song just like in general by him, or from each one of his albums. If you're asking about each one of his albums, I will put my list up here on the screen. But my favorite song in general, oh gosh, it's probably Who Knew off Marshall Mathers LP. This is hard, but I can't do this. I really like The Way I Am. Sing for the Moment's good. A lot of my favorite songs of him are features, like his Slaughterhouse features, like Asylum. Here it is. Alright, I have a playlist with all of his underground songs, which I like his underground songs a lot because they're from his early days, like mixtapes. Till Hell Freezes Over. I love that song. I be living this hip hop till hell freezes over. Low Down and Dirty from his earlier days. 365 Dive with Scam. I even got the underground shit that you do with Scam. You are the coolest teen Eminem stan that I've encountered. Thank you. With that said, my question is, do you plan on expanding the detail beyond that, just the reaction videos, and dive into rhyme schemes or double and trip meaning to bars? Keep up the great work, and looking forward to your future reactions. Thank you, sir. I don't know, because a lot of people in my comments are like, hey, she didn't really get this, or like expand on this. Thing is, it's my first listen, and I'm doing reaction videos. It's not a bar breakdown. Maybe in the future if I continue, but I don't know. What is your Eminem hot take? I don't like his features with Rihanna. What are your plans for YouTube? Do you plan on branching out to other platforms, or are you just focused on reactions? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue this. I really enjoy doing this. I don't know. You can choose stay or leave. I don't know. Just bear with me. Which one is better, rap or pop, and what's the main reason? Rap is my all-time favorite genre. Just like in general, I love rap music. What's the reason? I don't listen to much pop. What song introduced you to hip-hop? I think there might be a way for me to figure this out. Oh, you know what it was? It was Miss Jackson by Outkast, or A Bitch is a Bitch by NWA. What's my favorite Eminem album? The Marshall Mathers LP is my all-time favorite album. It is a no-skip album, and those are hard to find now. So, it's great. Top 5 underrated and top 5 overrated Eminem songs in my opinion. Okay. Also, have you heard Fack? Yes! I love that song. I can only speak for my generation. So I'm not gonna mention a lot of his stuff off mixtapes, but overrated songs, I will get that. Now, I would be the one to say, if you say like Without Me, Mockingbird are overrated, they're not overrated. They're just overplayed. But Without Me can never be like overplayed. It's just a classic every time it comes on. I think my top 5 overrated Eminem songs are, I would have to say, Love the Way You Lie, Monster, The Monster, River. I hate Revival. No song is decent on that album, in my opinion, so don't come for me. Nice Guy and Good Guy with Jesse. I don't like those songs. Might have been more than 5, but whatever. Top 5 underrated Eminem songs. Now, the thing is, the stuff that's underrated for people my age, older people, or people of older age than me, might not think they're underrated because at that time they were like popular. But from my take, my top 5 underrated songs would probably No Apologies, Throw It Up with Gangsta Boo and Yellow Wolf, Evil Deeds. I really like Evil Deeds. That's like a really good song off Encore for the album. Encore would have been such a good album if it never leaked, because he had to redo some of the songs. 5-Star Generals, Bad Influence from End of Days, I think that's what it says. How would I describe myself as a person? Cheers from Italy. I'm Italian. So, fellow Italian, hello. I would describe myself, I'm gonna do this in 3 words. Weird, funny, and I think I'm smart. I'm not gonna say I think I know everything, because I don't, and I'm still young, so there's a lot to learn, but I think that is somewhat how to describe myself. What is your favorite thing to do? Listen to Eminem. Would you react to Eminem's older albums in the future? Love to watch you react to Music to Be Murdered By and Kamikaze. The thing is, I've already listened to those, and it wouldn't be a true reaction. I could do breakdowns, but I think people are mainly here for my true first reactions. What genres of music do you listen to? I listen to just about everything but heavy metal because it gives me a headache. So whatever genre Guns N' Roses is, I like Guns N' Roses. I'm not gonna go off genres. Oh, R&B is okay occasionally. Hip hop, rap. Artists, Mac Miller, I love him. You think of maybe doing vlogs, or you're just gonna do reaction videos? I will not be doing vlogs. Most of my view base is like 30-year-old men, so I don't think vlogs would be the best thing. What's your favorite meal to eat? I don't know. Food? Sorry, that's not funny. I just wanted to ask, how old are you? By the way, love the channel. 13 and a half, if we're counting. Do you have Instagram? I don't have any other social medias besides like YouTube. I have other accounts on stuff, if you can find that. The only like social media account I really have is YouTube, which I am public on. I do not have Instagram. So, yeah. Anyways, I will do an album tier list sometime soon, if school is not riding me. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. And I will do a tier list in the future. This might be my signing off video. Probably not. Goodbye.